Well, a meaningful conversation, first of all, is if you can get these guys to talk, because sometimes they hesitate to talk. But when I sit down and show them I have time, they're ready. And the first thing I'll ask them about is family. They all want to talk about family. And everything starts from that, and you begin to find meaning in their life, in their frustration, in their loneliness. Well, I think a successful ship visit is if I have made a connection with one of those seafarers. And I don't expect that I can do that with every single person, but it's that one connection, and you know when you get it, and you can't plan it or preconceive the connection. It will happen, and I know it when it happens, and those are when that connection you can reflect on and find meaning in after you leave the ship as well. Well, it's got to be a communication of hearts. And too often we get hung up with the communication of words or the communication of doing things. But a communication of hearts is when you have seen that they've connected with you and you've connected with them, and they have feelings that come through the conversation and through the encounter. And it's not necessarily a big splash. It may be in little simple things. And so tiny moments are, for me, what I call the ship visits, tiny moments. They have nobody else that can talk with them and for them, just about them. Nobody else goes on that ship concerned about the individual person. Everything else is business or work or something else. It doesn't have to do with their life. And so for us to go on board and to be concerned about that human soul, that person, is an incredibly important thing. I always think I'm not there doing something for or to them. But in fact, I'm in there on my journey of faith with another person, a child of God. And at my best, I'm connecting with that person, and God is in that. And I'm going to be transformed if I let myself be. And they might be transformed. But it can only happen if I'm going there as a vessel ready to listen and encounter whatever they have or need for that moment. And I'm open to it and sensitive to it. And then as I watch them and see them and think about God's presence and God's meanings in all of that, then it becomes a three-way conversation. It always can be, but it doesn't always happen.